Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about variable scope and scope chain in JavaScript. We will cover these topics. What is scope in JavaScript? Why do we need scope? Types of scope in JavaScript. We do have global scope, function scope, block scope, then lexical scope. After that, we will see what is scope chain. Let's get started with first question. What is scope in JavaScript? Scope determines where variables and functions can be accessed in the code. Simple definition is scope determines where variables and functions can be accessed in the code. We will see example also to understand more deeply. It controls the visibility and lifetime of variables. I hope you understand what scope is. It controls the visibility and lifetime of a variable. So that is scope. Let's see the example to understand. Let name is equal to hello. Then let's create a function greet. Inside that, console the name and call the function. Anyone can guess what should be the output of this? The output should be hello definitely, but why? We will see. Let's run it and see that the output is hello. What's the reason behind it? Why we are able to get the value of name inside this function? How this is happening? Name is accessible inside greet. We can see because we are able to get the output as hello, so it's definitely accessible inside this function. Why? Because name belongs to global scope. Because of that, we are able to get the name inside this function. So that's the scope. Let's see another question. Why do we need scope? What's the reason why actually we need scope? Without scope, variables would conflict, memory management become difficult, large applications would break. That's why we need scope. Let's see another example to understand it. Let count as this and let me create a function, test function. Okay, and let's write count is equal to 20. Okay, and let's call it. Okay, so here we can see we do have a variable let count is equal to 10, and we are having a function. Inside that function we are having another variable let count is equal to 20. Okay, and here we are calling the function and let's run it. We are not consoling anything, that's why we are getting nothing. So let's console it out. What we will get? Definitely we will get 20 because we are consoling the count inside this function. You should visit let where const differences. I have already covered these topics so that you can understand that why we are getting count as 20 only, why we are not getting as 10. So I have explained all these. I have already explained all these things in previous video, so you can go through it and you will understand what's the reason of getting 20, why we are not getting 10. Okay, so here we can see that if we don't have scope, so definitely we will get 10 or 20 or something else. So we don't have idea what it will happen if we don't have a scope thing. Scope prevents collision between both count. Here we can see it's preventing the collision between both count. Here we are having count and here also we are having count. But this count accessibility is globally. But inside that function we have created another count. So this count accessibility is inside this function only. That's why we are getting 20, not we are getting 10. I hope you understand why we need scope. Okay.